Okay, let's talk superpowers. What if you could give your business one? Like the power to actually see the future. Well, today we're going to look at a tool that tries to do pretty much exactly that. It's called Amazon Forecast.
I mean, come on, who hasn't wished for that, right? Just a little peek into what's coming next. It would totally change the game. All those huge headaches, those massive risks, they'd stop being guesses and start being actual, calculated decisions.
Because at the end of the day, that's the constant struggle, isn't it? Doesn't matter if you're a tiny startup or a huge corporation. You are always trying to plan for a future you just can't predict.
And you know these questions. I mean, think about it. How much inventory should we order? If you get that wrong, you're either sitting on a mountain of cash you can't use, or you're losing sales because you ran out. Or how about, what will our sales look like next quarter? That one question, man, that decides everything from who you hire to how much you spend on ads. For like ever, it's just been a massive, high-stakes guessing game.
So, okay, that's the problem we've had forever. What's the modern solution? Well, this is where we get back to that crystal ball. But this one isn't powered by magic. It's powered by data, and it's called Amazon Forecast.
All right, so to be clear, Amazon Forecast isn't actually magic. What it is a really powerful cloud service that uses some pretty sophisticated machine learning. But here's the absolute game changer. You don't need a whole team of PhD data scientists to use it. It's designed to be accessible. It just systematically looks at your company's past and uses that to make really smart predictions. The whole goal? To stop guessing and start using real data science.
But how does it actually learn, right? Where do these predictions come from? Well, they're not just pulled out of thin air. The fuel for this whole engine is your own company's history. It's your data. It learns from your unique past to predict your unique future.
So the official term for this stuff is historical time series data. I know, it sounds super complicated, but it's not. It's just the data you probably already have. We're talking about your past sales records, how much demand there was for a product, maybe some market trends. It's literally the story of your business, just told in numbers. And that story is the key to seeing what's next. And getting started is honestly surprisingly simple. It's basically a 3-step recipe. Step 1, you pull together all that historical data. Step 2, you upload it to the cloud, specifically to Amazon S3, which is their secure storage. And then step 3, you just tell it to train a model using your data. Now, that last step, training the model, that's where the magic really happens. A great way to think about it is this. You're basically teaching an AI to be an expert on your business, and only your business. You're showing it all your history, the seasonal spikes, the slow months, the growth trends, all of it. You're giving it the patterns so it can learn to spot them before they happen again.
Okay, so you've done all that. You've fed it your data, you've trained the model. Now what? What does it spit out on the other side? Do you just get a single perfect number for next quarter's sales? Well, no, not exactly. You actually get something way more useful than that.
And this is a really key idea to grasp. A truly good forecast doesn't just give you one number. And why not? Well, because the future isn't just one single thing, is it? It's a whole range of possibilities, and a smart tool has to recognize that.
And that right there, that's the difference between a wild guess and a truly smart forecast. You get the most likely prediction, sure, but you also get the range of possibilities around it, the confidence bands. And this is huge. It means you can plan for the most likely outcome, but you're also ready for the best case scenario and the worst case scenario. It's not about chasing one magic number. It's about managing risk intelligently.
So you've got this powerful, detailed prediction. Now what? This is where it all comes together. This is the most important part, turning that prediction into a decision. It's about moving from, that's interesting data, to, okay, here's what we're going to do.
Because really, that's the whole point, isn't it? To finally move past just relying on gut feelings and start making real data-driven decisions and making them with confidence.
So what does that actually look like on the ground? Well, it means you can finally dial in your inventory levels, so you stop wasting money and stop running out of stock. It means you can predict your future sales way more accurately, which makes budgeting so much easier. You can even forecast demand for specific products, which tells you exactly what to make, when to make it, and how to market it.
You know, when you boil it all down, it's really this simple. A tool like Amazon Forecast gives you the power to use your own past to predict and maybe even shape your own future.
So I'll leave you with this one last question to think about. If you had this modern-day crystal ball for your business, what's the one thing you would ask it to predict? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.